Gianna.
Isn't it? The Revuelto 12 cylinders have defined Lamborghini right from the start. Customers recognised V12 as a distinct element of the Lamborghini, and there was no doubts that whatever this new Lamborghini was, it would have a naturally aspirated V12, because that's what the flagship has to have. And it's probably the most evocative engine for all car owners. Don't you love the fact that firing order is on the top of the engine there? In the 80s and 90s, I don't mind admitting, I was one of the people that had a picture of a V12 Countach on my wall. Anyone else have that? An engine capable of being as docile as a lamb if you're going slow, or, well, rather violent and overwhelming if you do put your pedal to the metal. In fact, Ferruccio himself said, "When I miss the sound and fury, I take refuge in the garage and turn the key and ignition of my Lamborghini mirror." Right, the world's moving on. Lamborghini know that. Things are changing. We have to be aware of the impact on the climate. And Lamborghini are facing these challenges. They always do by creating their own path. Direczione Portare. Basically, it's their plan in this radically changing world to make a contribution towards reducing environmental impact. 360-degree approach encompassing both the cars and the Sant'Agata factory in Bolognese. Taking them towards a more sustainable future will remain faithful to the DNA, especially the V12. But they're still committed to respecting that V12. So they want to drive better and faster and be more sustainable, but they don't want to rob the car of the fun. Now, just looking at the numbers there, this is the largest investment in Lamborghini's history, 3.3 billion New Zealand dollars over 5 years. And it will lead to the entire product range being completely hybrid by the end of this year, with a target of reducing CO2 emissions by 50% by 2025, and there will be a fully electric Lamborghini by 2028. So what does this mean? The best of two worlds, combining the tradition of the V12, naturally aspirated of course, lightweight, oriented design with a hybrid power unit. The result is the first V12 high-performance electrified vehicle, combining incredible power, staggering responsiveness, and predictable race handling. It is the best performing Lamborghini ever, not just going flat out, but as a comfortable, calm daily driver. And I'm not making that up, David told me. It's a smart hybrid system, adapts its responsiveness to customer road inputs. There are 3 electric motors plus that V12, and this will be the first Lamborghini that sets its lap record with the stability control on. That's how good, how clever this car is. The perfect symbiosis of driver and machine. So it's my pleasure to present the new flagship, the new turning point for our brand, Lamborghini Revuelto, the first step of the core Tory and the first step towards the future of the super sports car range. I've not shown it to you yet. We're going to take the covers right off right now. A more performance, more responsive, more emotional. As big as needed, as small as possible, especially with the battery, for example. A real four-wheel drive with instantaneous torque distribution, front and rear. Front-wheel drive is purely electric, 2 motors. No drivetrain, I'll mention in a moment, that's the batteries. The V12, the gearbox, and motor at the back are all in line. 3.7 kilowatt hour battery. Now, being located in what was the transmission tunnel means it's low in its centre. It improves the car's centre of gravity. The more mass you've got in the middle and low down, the better the car drives. This was a white paper design, a car that will lay the groundwork for the future of Lamborghini super sports cars. It's also controlled by the new version of the LDVI 2.0. It's a brain supercomputer that delivers the most complete and advanced car ever by Lamborghini, and of course the first high-performance hybrid electrified vehicle. The dual clutch, 8 gears, faster gear shifting, and as I mentioned, right at the back of the engine. But a couple of things with it too. That electric motor integrated into the gearbox handles reverses. There's no reverse gear, it's purely electric, and it also starts the V12. When you hear this car start, it's off, then it's on, you wait for it. Most importantly, that electric motor at the back assists power delivery. It smooths out any holes in the torque and makes sure this car just delivers non-stop. Putting that power to the track, a newly developed Bridgestone Potenza Sport tyres developed specifically for Revuelto. And this is about the design. You'll see how it looks on the outside, then with the inside to share that pilot approach, an alien shape, the DNA connected with the exterior. I want to talk about the interior right now. State-of-the-art, 3 screens, and it's all about amplifying the onboard experience. Not just for the driver, you'll be familiar with this, a new center display, but now display for not the passenger, but the co-pilot. What's really cool, you have a go, if you swipe with the car, you can move what's on there to here. So there's some serious cool stuff happening inside Revuelto. Compared to a Ventable, and it's funny because it doesn't look that big there, does it? But there's more headroom and more leg room. So you sit lower down in the car, so the result is a car that's more comfortable. Also the storage and usability. The bit I like, there's 2 cup holders that are right there. And that's an important thing, let's be honest. Storage front and rear of the console, and you put 2 cabin trolleys in the do you call it a front or a fruit? The boot at the front. And obviously behind the rear seats as well. I wasn't sure about this slide, ladies and gentlemen, because there's actually over 1,000 colours on offer. But I think this is the pick of them. And the car you're about to see tonight is one of these colours. I won't go over too much about it because I want to share this with you. It's not a traditional plug-in hybrid car. In other words, it has nothing in common with that last Uber you caught. This is no Prius. It's all about emotions, performance. That said, yes, power's up 30%, but CO2 is down 30% against their vehicle. So it is delivering. It's red hot, but also green. Performance. Don't you love that number? That's over 1,000 horsepower. I've done the conversion. 746 kilowatts. That's a lot. And around 814 is from the V12 alone. The rest is from the electric motor. 2.5 seconds to 100 and over 350 k's an hour. Only Lamborghini would say over 350 k's an hour. I want to show you this car in a moment. First, the name. Lamborghinis traditionally are named after famous fighting bulls. Revuelto fought in Barcelona on the 1st of August 1800. He was a little bit crazy. He jumped into the grandstand 8 times. We don't know what he did to the spectators. 3 other times he tried and failed. And Revuelto is actually the Spanish word for mixed up or scrambled. So the perfect way to describe the interaction between tradition and innovation, thermic and electrification of the PHEV car, the Lamborghini. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to New Zealand, Lamborghini Revuelto. Please don't be shy, and there is not an angle that's not stunning, but you've got to come and look at the back. And we discovered some very cool things about this car today, including the ball that shows when they put on the brakes. You've got to have a look. But come enjoy this car, it's something special.
good, man. Even the paint is not there. Like, with the black.
Hey mate, you gonna study? Gonna go? Oh, where's Michael? The charger's on the back of it.